Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead. Guys, today we are out here. We're going to talk a little bit, real quick, about we have our yellow squash here. And so, what I'm getting ready to do right now is put these squash here on a pole so that way we can have a long harvest off of these squash here. So, real quick, guys, what I'm going to be doing, I have the T-post here. Now, you could use any kind of post that you have. You could cut down a straight piece of post out of the woods. You could get you some bamboo. This one I'm using here is T-post. And so what I'm going to be doing is get these drive down inside of the ground. And so it's going to get a little loud. And so that is it right there, guys. We have real nice soft soil. And so what we're going to be doing right now, pretty much, we're going to be cutting a string here. And also, you want to come in a little closer? And also what we're going to be doing is we are going to train this squash here to go up our pole. And so pretty much what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be coming through here with my string. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to give one little tie here, not too tight on the plant. And the reason for that is just so that this plant here can be able to expand while the string is around it. I don't know if you see that. You see I have a nice little loop inside of there. And then so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull this plant right here back onto the T-post. And now I'm going to go ahead and give that a tie. And so right now, guys, because these plants right here is getting real nice airflow. As y'all can see, I did not plant them close up on each other. When I space these squashes out, they're actually 36 inches apart. And I'm telling you, a lot of things this year inside of the garden, I space them out. I give them enough room in between. And the reason for that is, guys, I don't know what it is, but whenever I plant stuff inside of this garden here, they tend to get big. And I'm just thankful for that. I come out, put the work in, and hey, they just grow. But one of the things that I want to share with you as well, since we're here and we're talking about squash. Now I'm gonna cut this squash right here just to give you guys a demonstration. Now, if you guys are having any kind of problem inside of your garden with your squash that is like this right here, what happened is this squash was not pollinated. Okay, so now I haven't really seen that much bee activity or ant activity inside of this garden here so far just yet. So what I do is I come on out, and what I would do, I want to find a real nice male plant for you so y'all can see the difference. Okay, so this right here is a male squash plant, and what we do, we go ahead, peel that male back just like that right there, guys. And as y'all can see, it actually looked like a little, but yeah, we're not going to get into all that right there. But as y'all can see, this is the male right here. And also what we do, this right here is the female squash plant. You can tell because this is the one that is bearing the fruit. And so what we will do, we'll come on in. Right now they kind of close on me, but you can see the difference inside of here, guys, for the female. Now I'm going to show you close here. This here is the male, and that's the female right there. And what I do with the male, I come in and just rub that all over that squash plant right there, so that way it can go ahead and take. So we don't have that problem like I just showed you. I do have a couple more down here, so that's what I find myself coming out during the day whenever I see a squash plant is starting to produce, I'll come and get me a meal and take care of that right there. So later on down, what I will do with these squash plants right here, as I come in and see these leaves right here starting to dry down, I'll go ahead and snip them, get the dry leaves on out. And another thing, guys, when you get ready to water your squash plant, what I typically try to do, I come in and water the root of the plant instead of coming out here and water the whole plant. And the reason for doing that is to pretty much try to avoid powdery mildew on these plants here, guys. So that's the real, that's a little tip there that I want to bring to share with you guys here today. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one more squash plant for you guys, get them on this pole so y'all can go ahead and see how we go about doing these plants here. All right, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me go ahead and take some of these leaves out for you guys, so y'all can see exactly what we are doing here. All right, this one, take this one out. Okay, guys. So
to see for the most part.
First, what we go ahead and do right here with our squash plant. Let me bring it around on this side so y'all can see a little bit better. Okay, so just run our string through one of those little loop there, and we tie a little knot just like that. And what we do, we leave a little bit of space in between, so as this plant grow, it will have room to grow into the string. And then we did another knot in that right there, keep it from moving. Now I'm going to swing this on around so I can get it on the T-post. I know you probably won't be able to see it. Okay, and so now we just tie that right there onto the T-post. Can you see it, baby? All right, just like that right there. And what that's gonna do is gonna keep it growing straight on this post. And as this plant right here grow taller, I will come back out and repeat that same process. Now that is it right there, guys. As always, I want to thank y'all for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. Have a blessed day.